Hi people, and this one here is going to be talking to you about a charts pattern system. Okay, now this is another indicator that you can use. So what we're looking into, this is one which will be released to you with inside the Darren's trading methods. Okay, which is going to help you on an MT4 platform. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump straight over to a few things, and I'm going to show you exactly what this is all about. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Google Doc. All right, and you can see here the chart pattern scanner dashboard indicator user guide. This basically is a guide that's been developed so you can get some idea of how to set this up. Now I am going to be going through a video as well, and I'm also going to be showing you a live demonstration how to do this, and then it's up to you to test it out and see if it's something that is going to help you. So the first thing you need to do is, as I said before, it works on MetaTrader 4. So in this guide we describe the installation process of chart pattern and dashboard indicator for the MetaTrader 4 platform. Our indicator works on the MetaTrader 4, all right. Basically step one is install the indicator. First you should already downloaded the zip file. Now mine came in the zip file here. If I click on here, you'll see that I've already unzipped this. This is very easy to do using WinZip or Zip. All you need to do is unload it, and you'll see that I've got all my MT4 trading bots and EAs, which stands for expert advisors. And then this PDF, which I've already done, to be honest with you, because there was a few spelling mistakes, so I've redone it. So that's the very reason, and you will get this copy of the one that I've already redone, which is this one here. Okay, and then basically I'm going to tell you how you're going to pop this in and get this operational. It's very simple. It's not too much to worry about. So step one is the indicator. First, if you haven't already, you need to unzip the folder which I've just shown you, and then the installation file, and unzip it to your desktop. Now you don't necessarily have to do it to your desktop. I just put it into a folder on my C drive. Inside that zip file there is a file which is called the chart pattern dashboard.exe file. Okay, this is your indicator file. So open your MT4 trading platform, click file, and open data folder. So there's a graphic here, or like an image. It's going to show you to go to open data folder. Don't worry if you're losing yourself a little bit, because I'm going to be demonstrating you very shortly this live on an MT4 account on one of my VPSs, and this will give you a detailed approach, and you'll be able to start the video if I'm going too fast. So inside the MQL4 folder you will see the indicators folder. This is a folder where you need to copy the chart pattern dashboard.exe4 file, and you can see here that you just click on the indicators. Next step is to insert the indicator to your chart, then click insert indicators, custom, then choose chart pattern dashboard.exe file. Now there's a few grey areas with doing this, is that if you are using prop firms, or if you're using Ascent accounts, you may find that Euro USD may have like an X on the end. So all you need to do is make sure that your symbol is set up to exactly the same trader. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of demo on that and show you that, so you'll know exactly what I'm talking about as well. So the important perimeter, this is just something which I've already pointed out really. So for example, with GBP USD and Euro USD, to the symbol perimeter you can enter as many pairs as you like, separated by a comma. Okay, so what's great about this is that depending on what you can trade with inside your MT4 platform, you can add these in. You might even be able to add Bitcoin and gold onto this as well. And you can see that, you know, if there's a prefix on the end like pro or DCN, then you just got to make sure that that's put on all of the symbols, otherwise it won't read correctly. So you might be a bit lost now, and this might be the time when you're thinking, oh, it's above me, Darren, I don't quite know what you're talking about. This is where now I'm going to jump over to the live account, which is this one here. You can see here, let's jump over and go into here. Okay, this is one of my, this is an MT4 account. Okay, now this account is actually shut down at the moment, but I can demonstrate to you how this works. So you'll see that the last actual signal that we did, okay, here I was showing you where it was the candle chart. Now we're doing another chart system. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to close this off. So we're just going to click on here, close this down. So if we close this one down and we'll close this one off, okay, and then I'm just going to close some of these down as well. And all it's going to do, this is going to improve the speed of what I'm working at. Okay, so what would happen now is that you would need to install your indicator before you could start to use this. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come across here. It says File. You're then going to go to Open Data Folder. You're then going to go to MQL4, and then directly here, this is the indicator. You click on the indicator, and you can see there's lots of indicators in here, and this is where we're going to place our indicator from our WinZip folder. Okay, so if I come out of my VPS, I'm going to go and copy and paste. So I'm going to copy this file. Now what's quite nice about this is it's only one file, so it's very simple, and if you've been following all my other signal systems and EAs, how to set these up, you will get the grasp very quickly, so you'll pretty much know what to do now anyway. Okay, so we're going to go back to my VPS, and now I'm going to paste in, right mouse click, and I'm going to paste in my indicator. You can see my indicator has been added, and you'll see here that the chart pattern dashboard.exe4 file has now been added. Okay, now you want to put close. Now if you look into the navigator, you'll see that these are your indicators, and you'll see if we scroll all the way down, you may or may not see it. If you don't panic. Okay, all you need to do is hover with inside the window in the navigator, right mouse click, and then hit refresh. And what this is going to do is this is going to add in the actual chart pattern dashboard indicator, which is this one here. Now to get this to be activated, what we need to do is we need to just grab a chart, any chart for now. Okay, set it to 15-minute window if you like, right mouse click, we're going to go to properties, we're going to change the color layout to black and white, so it's a little bit easy to be seen, and I'm going to take out the grid, and then I normally like to move this over, okay, so we can see when it's working. Now clearly there isn't going to be anything trading at the moment because this is the weekend. This is actually Saturday at the moment in February the 17th. Okay, so you know there's no way that this is going to be trading at this very stage. So all I'm doing is showing you how this is going to work. So basically what you want to do now is you can see that the chart pattern dashboard will be right here. You want to left mouse click, hold that in and drag that across, and then release. And what this is going to do is this is now going to add in the chart pattern dashboard .1.0. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to common. We're going to make sure that the allow del imports is activated. The allow external expert imports is now activated, and then we're going to click inputs, and this input is going to give you an idea of what it's going to do. So you can see here that you've got a 1 minute time frame which has been enabled or disabled on this case. If you wanted to enable this as well, you just double click on this and then put that to true, and now you've got all these working. So you've got weekly, day 1, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, 5 minutes and 1 minute. Now it says here sort by, and this is the symbol. Okay, so this is the chart where you want to add in we will be adding in, this is the symbol up here where we've added these in with a comma, and then sort by. So this you have here where we can add time frame, direction, pattern, age and completion. Okay, so this is something you just want to play around with. This will give you an idea of what you can do with it. You've also got sort type, which is ascendant. You have descending or ascending, so that means it's going up or coming down. Okay, and then you've got the general indicator setting, which I don't think you can adjust this. Okay, the price proximity percent and then you've got the fill patterns with color. So there's lots and lots of little things here that we can play around with. You could put this on a demo account and see what you get really. Forming colors which you can change and etc. You can do all this. You can have an alarm, an alert system set up, pop-up alert, email alert, push alert, sound alerts, and sound file. Okay, so that's that. And then you've got the colors, which is this one here, where you can change the colors, the levels. There's lots and lots of visualization. So this will basically show all time frames, or you can have it where it's only going to show a 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, or monthly. And this you can show in the data window as well. Okay, so you know it's a quite clever little bit of kit this. And then you've got the common, which obviously is fixed minimum, fixed maximum, and then you've got the inputs, which I've just gone through. Now the prefix, which I wanted to just go over, which is quite important, is that if you look, you've got Euro USD, and then you've got a comma, and then you've got GBP USD, and then a comma. You're going to get an error message come up if you look in your thing here. Say for instance we wanted to add in US 30, okay, you'll notice that it's got a .I, all right. So if you was to add this in, you would have to do it like so. So you'd go across like so, okay, you'd put a comma, then a space, and then you would put US 30, so US 30, and then you'd put dot, and then you'd put I. Okay, then you want to put a comma, and then what that's going to do then is that's going to scan the US 30 as well, but it wouldn't be able to find it if you didn't have the prefix set with an I on the end. All right, and then all you need to do is hit the save button and then hit OK. Now we'll just double check to make sure that's gone through. If we click on here, you'll see that the US 30 now has been saved inside. You could add Bitcoin. There's Bitcoin USD, which is right here. So if we click on here and we move across, put BTC and then USD and then another comma, space, and then you click down here and then just hit save. Okay, and then hit OK. Now Bitcoin's a good one to use, but you can see that instantly now that this is starting to show you the chart. All right, it's showing you that this is in a bearish motion. It's also showing you that there was a double bottom that already happened in this point here. So you know it's quite a clever little bit of kit. It's going to take away the art, if you like, of guessing, and it's just going to give you a little bit of a direction of where the trade is going to be going. If you wanted to trade the trend, then this is going to give you an option of knowing that it's in a bearish market on the 1 minute and 5 minute window. Okay, what I'd be inclined to do is if we touch Bitcoin, which I'm going to do shortly, okay, I'm going to move Bitcoin and slide it across, because what this will do, if we use another one, I'm just going to put it on the Robo Forex, because this one here is also, just going to take this one off. This is another one which you should have already seen. This one is really good. This one is actually the G scalper. I'm just going to take this one off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you again on another chart, because this chart is active. All right, you see I've got 10,135 in this particular chart. So you can see that this one is an active account. Okay, so all we need to do is do exactly the same thing. First thing, you need to make sure it's MetaTrader 4, which it should be. You'll see it's MetaTrader 4. So what I need to do is click on here, click on indicators, and then I need to right mouse click and paste in, okay, my indicator. You can see that the chart pattern dashboard.exe is already here. So we're going to click cancel, okay, because I know it's already here. And then what I'm going to do for demonstration purposes, so I just want to show you this so you can see this in action, is I'm going to be looking for Bitcoin. If we have Bitcoin on here, which we may not have Bitcoin, because I think this is just for thingies only. Now there are a couple of things you do. You can go to charts and you can click on properties. 5 seconds. Tools, options, charts. Yeah, so it looks like that the only ones I can use is this particular thing. So we're going to do is we're going to copy this across anyway. We're going to do the same thing as I did before, where I'm just going to put the color scheme so it's a little bit more easier for you to see. And then we're going to take the graph off, and then we're just going to move it across. Okay, so we've pretty much got the same as what we had on the other chart. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just copy. So if I look for, you can see I've got lots and lots of stuff in here. So we're looking for the chart pattern dashboard, which is this one here. We're going to just scroll across. Okay, I'm just going to drop it in, and you saw what I did there. I literally just held on to that and then just pasted, or you don't even need to do that, just hold on to it and then drop it into your chart window. Okay, now I'm going to leave this as it all is. Okay, just going to double check to make sure allow external imports. I'm going to pop that one on there as well. Then we're going to have the inputs. You can see that the inputs, you'll see that this is EuroG, and you'll find that probably X has not been added on this. So if I put comma space XAU USD comma space, and I'll put Bitcoin, but I know it's not going to work, because what it might do is it might give us an error to show you what it's going to do if you did add something else. All right, and you can see that this has instantly come up, so it's showing you again that there's a falling wedge. It also shows you the age of the trade, which is 257 bars ago, 51 bars ago. So it's a great little bit of kit, this, because this, as I said to you before, is a great thing of actually showing you where the market is going. It's telling you it's at a bearish point. Okay, there is a double top that has formed. So obviously with a double top, you've got a good chance of when you get when it goes back, because it always retests, and then normally then you'll know if it's going to go one way or the other, and that's when you can normally take a trade. So you know, it's a great little how it works. You see that, you can see now that it's all starting to work in its glory. So if we go to the 30-minute window, 15-minute window, remember that the actual trading is not on at the moment because this is Saturday. Okay, that's why this is slowing down a bit. That's why this timer is, because each time I click on this, it's like almost uploading the history files for the actual chart. So it's just going to take a little while for that to do that. That's why I closed some of these windows down. So that's it. That's it, this one anyway. So see how we get on with that. Obviously, give me some comments on how it's helped you, etc. How it can help your world of trading. Remember, there's nothing stopping you from using this on an MT4 account and then applying trades on an MT5 account. Okay, so there's loads of things that you can do on that side of it. So that's it. Very, very simple. You just get the little WinZip folder there, which is just going to give you access to that. And obviously make sure that if you have any grey areas, all you need to do is make sure you go over to your actual Google Doc, and inside here it's going to be giving you explanatory of how to do everything. This is the most important thing, is make sure you get your prefix right. Okay, and that really depends on what broker that you're trading on. Cheers, all the best, and until my next video. Cheers.